welcome back to my channel. My name is Liana. Today I thought I would do another inspired by video, but instead of doing something that's inspired by pop culture and the media in some way or another, like a film, a television show, or a game, I thought I would do something that's inspired by a new palette that's coming out. This is the Norvina palette that everybody is reviewing and talking about. And I'm not going to be buying the palette for a few different reasons. One of which is because it doesn't seem to work on every single skin tone, and I feel like if you're coming up with a palette, you should try to make it work for everyone. And there are a lot of other palettes out there that do work for everyone, so I thought that I would just look to my own collection and come up with an eye look that's inspired by the Norvina palette, using just shadows that I already have. And these are some of the more popular colors in the palette, the pinks and the purples. And yeah, I just thought I would show you. Some of these colors may not be available anymore. Maybe some of them you can't get. This isn't a dupe video. It's just, these are colors that I have. Maybe you have them too. And this is a way to show you that you can just use what you already have. So let's get right into it. There hasn't been a full day of sun for weeks, so I don't know what to tell you, but there's no sun. Welcome to Canada. So to start off in the crease, I'm going to take this shade here called Creme from the Juvia's Place Deuce palette. I do have a review of this palette. If it's already up, I'll link it below. And if it's not already up, well, it will be up soon. To add just a little bit more pink to that, I'm taking this shade here. This is called Kiss and Tell from one of the Hard Candy palettes. I'm actually not sure what the name of this palette is. Look Pro eyeshadow palette? Maybe? The only thing it says on the back is Look Pro, so maybe that's what it's called. And I haven't even used this palette yet, so this is my first time. I just feel like I don't want it to be too coral or too pink. I kind of want there to be a balance between the two. Because I'm thinking of the shade Love from that palette, and it is a little bit corally and a little bit pinky. I feel like this will kind of just create the balance. For that classic periwinkle shade in the palette, it's called Soul. I'm going to take this shade here, and that's going right in the socket. Also going to place that on the inner and outer corners to start a halo eye. I find this brush really helpful for going right in my socket line because I have prominent deep set eyes. And this was just from the Dollar Tree, so if you can find it there, I would highly recommend it. It's a good quality brush, and it definitely helps with my eye shape. It's a Mariposa brush. I'm also going to start putting that on the lower lash line. Might as well while I'm still using this color. Just going to blend the edges a little bit. Whatever's left over on the brush, I'm just going to blend out underneath. So if there's any pink on there, that's totally cool with me. I'm going to pop down a little bit of E.l.f. glitter glue in the center of each eyelid. There's like a peachy pink shade in the palette. I can't remember the shade name of it, but it's in the top row of shimmers, and this one here looks very close. I believe this is called Love Affair. I'll try picking it up with a brush first. If that doesn't work, we'll just use my finger. Now this one is obviously more glittery than the shadow in the Norvina palette. That one's going to be more shimmer, but the shade is very similar. That's a beautiful, like, pink to gold sort of duochrome, and it's really pretty. Like, is it a little chunky? Yeah, sure, but it's pretty. And it does go on with a brush fairly well, actually. Just make sure that you do have the glitter base there, otherwise I could see that that would be like a Fallout City. Because it is just lots of glitter. I haven't wet my brush. I wonder what that would look like with a wet brush. That's a little bit better, actually, yeah. A little smoother, I would say, a little less chunky that way. I might try and pop that on the center of the lower lash line. Now on the inner corner, I know there were a few shades that are meant for the inner corner, but I'm not sure which of these looks the most like the ones from the palette. There's this one over here, which is Sweetheart. And then this one is Diamond. I think possibly Diamond. I mean, they both look like they could be from the Norvina palette, but I'll try Diamond on the inner corner. That might be a little too frosty, just based on what I've seen of that palette. I don't think there's anything that frosty in there, so I'll take a little bit of the other shade. And I know there is a nude shade in the palette called Base, so I might just take that for under the brow bone. Oh, that might be a little dark on me. Well, it's not that pigmented though, so it doesn't look dark. I'll just add a little bit of black eyeliner. This is from NYX. It's the That's the Point eyeliner in Hella Fine, which don't really like, but it's very black, so there's that. You can see how it doesn't make a smooth line. Mascara, I'm taking the Essence Lash Princess Sculpted Volume Mascara. And that's it for the eyes, which I think turned out really beautifully and kind of like a soft romantic look. So I'll zoom you back out and we can just finish the rest of the face. For blush, I wanted to just show you something kind of interesting. I have obviously panned or hit pan on the Tarte blush in Party. Oh god, another piece of it fell out. Keeps making a mess on my carpet because it keeps falling out. The stupid little pieces it creates keep falling out of here. It's not my fault, okay? Anyway, yes, I have hit significant pan on this, but I have a dupe for it in my own collection, which not many people are aware of. So I'm going to put this blush on one side of my face and show you the dupe on the other side. So this is the Tarte blush. I know a lot of people really like this blush, but number one, the full size isn't the same color, so I've heard. And two, a lot of people don't want to support Tarte. Understandably, I'm one of them. So there is the Tarte blush. On the other side, I'll use a different brush for you guys. On the other side, I'm going to be using my NYX HD Blush in Amber. In fact, the NYX blush is more pigmented, so I might have to go in with more of the Tarte blush. That's the thing I find about the Tarte blush is I have to layer it a lot. But, yeah, they don't look anything alike in the pan, but on my face, they look the same. I don't know if that picks up on camera or not, but yeah, they look the same. So I'm highlighting with my Annabelle Perfect Glow highlighter in Topaz. And with the release of the Norvina palette, they came out with a purple lipstick. I have a purple lipstick from Urban Decay called Pandemonium. It's a bullet lipstick, not a liquid lipstick, but it's in the same color family. So that's the finished look inspired by the Norvina palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I have to start to say Anastasia because everybody else says it that way because that's her name, Anastasia. She's from Eastern Europe. It's just easier for me to say Anastasia, but I want to be respectful and say Anastasia. Anyway, that's the finished look. Hope you enjoyed this video. I post Mondays and Fridays here on this channel in the afternoon Eastern time. Sometimes I post a bonus video. Who knows? You'll never know. I'll never know. It'll be a surprise. And until next time, have a wonderful day. See you guys later.